Joaquin Buckley batters Colby Covington as Dr. Halts bout. There is a new era of welterweights taking over the UFC, and Joaquin Buckley is undeniably one of them. And Buckley, by the way, 21-6, extended his winning streak to 6 Saturday with a third round TKO of former interim champion Colby, and Covington, by the way, 17-5, the 170-pound bout, and which headlined the UFC final card of 2024 in Tampa and Florida, and was called at the 4:42 mark of the round when a cageside physician stopped that because of a cut over Covington's right eye. And immediately after the win, Buckley asked the crowd inside Amalie Arena whom it wanted to see him fight next, offering Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman and current champion Belal Muhammad as options. And I think, by the way, it's Kamaru Usman. Buckley says that after hearing the crowd's reaction, Usman 37 and hasn't fought since October 2023 season and doesn't currently have an opponent scheduled Covington 36 except Saturday's bout on short notice when Buckley's original opponent and Ian, by the way, Machado Gary, and was moved to a 5-round bout against, isn't it, Shavkat, and at UFC 310 last week. And Covington, by the way, has been a mainstay in the UFC welterweight ranking for years, about 1-3 in his past four fights. And his most recent win, by the way, came against Jordi, by the way, now Masvidal in March 2022. Ever the entertainer Covington walked out with pro wrestling, and the superstar Hulk Hogan, by the way, and former UFC star Chael Sonnen, and now an ESPN analyst, but he looked flat inside, by the way, inside the octagon, according to the UFC state, and he landed 71 strikes to Buckley's 81, and but there wasn't much behind them, and he tried to take Buckley. He tried to take Buckley down throughout the fight, but was held to one takedown on 8 attempts. And Buckley, by the way, Buckley of Street Lois, looked sharp on the feet and mixing in bunches of Covington's body, and he had dropped Covington with a right hand at the end of the first round and might have secured a knockout had the bell not saved Covington moments later. And he also opened the cut over by Covington's right eye, and which would eventually end the fight in the opening round. And Covington is part of a generation of welterweights and who appears to be in a twilight of their careers. And Usman, by the way, has lost 3 in a row. Masvidal, one of the most reputed welterweights of the past decade, and retired by the way from MMA last year, but has announced plans for a comeback at age 40. And the likes of Rakhmonov, Machado, and Gary Jack Dilla, and Madlina, and now Buckley, by the way, have been either replacing them in the ranking or gaining ground. And Buckley finishes 2024 season with a 3-0 record, including knockouts of Covington and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And the Joaquin, by the way, Buckley got the signature win for his resume that he has been looking for since dropping down to welterweight when he took out 3-time title challenger Colby Covington on Saturday in the UFC on ESPN 63 main event. And Buckley, by the way, 22-6 MMA and 11-4 UFC, moved to 6-0 since he left middleweight when he battered and blooded Covington 17-5 MMA and 12-5 UFC, and en route to a third round doctor's stoppage TKO at Amalie Arena in Tampa, FLA. And after the big, by the way, victory, Buckley says that His sights are set on the 170-pound title, and he is willing to go through former champion Kamaru Usman to get there. Thank you so much. Have a nice time and great day. Thank you.